Okay, so picture this. You found the perfect spot,
Okay.
right? Maybe it's like a quiet corner of nature, or maybe you found a bustling city lot that you just love and you're already sketching out your dream home in your head.
Yeah.
You can practically smell the fresh paint.
I love it.
But between that dream and actually like turning the key, there's this whole matter of financing and construction.
Right.
And it can feel like a mountain of paperwork and decisions.
Yeah.
But what if I told you there's a way to make that process significantly easier, maybe even enjoyable?
It's true. Building a home, it really doesn't have to be this overwhelming, stressful process that people make it out to be,
Okay.
especially for veterans.
Right.
There's this powerful tool available called a VA construction loan, and it's designed specifically to help veterans build that dream home with less stress and often significant savings.
Okay, now you've got my attention.
Yay.
So we're not just talking about any old construction loan here. This is specifically for veterans.
Absolutely. This isn't just a regular loan. It's backed by the Department of Veterans Affairs, so it comes with a whole set of advantages you won't find anywhere else.
Oh, wow.
And the best part is it's surprisingly straightforward.
Okay.
Think of it this way. Imagine buying a pre-built home, with a standard mortgage.
Right.
You find the house, you secure the loan, and you close the deal.
Right.
Well, a VA construction loan takes that same streamlined approach and applies it to building your custom home.
So it's like a one-stop shop for building your dream home from the ground up.
You got it. And one of the biggest advantages is the one-time close.
Oh.
With traditional construction loans, you're often dealing with two separate loans. One for the actual construction phase and then another one for the permanent mortgage once the house is built.
Oh.
That means going through the application, the appraisal, and the closing process twice.
Oh.
It can be a real headache.
Double the paperwork. Double the closing costs.
Exactly.
That does not sound like anyone's idea of a good time.
No, not at all. But with a VA construction loan, it's all rolled into
Okay.
one application, one closing, one set of fees, and you're covered from basically the first swing of the hammer to the day you move in.
That right there has to be a huge relief for veterans who are already juggling so much.
Absolutely, but it gets even better.
Okay.
Let's talk about the benefits that are specifically designed for veterans.
Okay, let's do it.
One of the biggest perks, and this is a game changer, is the potential for 100% financing.
Wait, 100%? You're telling me no down payment?
You heard right.
Wow.
For many veterans, coming up with a huge down payment is the biggest obstacle to homeownership.
Right.
This program removes that barrier completely, allowing you to start building equity in your dream home from day one.
Wow. Imagine that's tens of thousands of dollars that you're not shelling out up front.
Yeah.
Money that you could use to customize your home or invest or just, have some peace of mind. That's incredible.
Right.
But I'm guessing the benefits don't stop there.
You're catching on.
Okay.
On top of that, you've got the advantage of government-backed interest rates,
Okay.
which are typically lower than conventional construction loans.
Okay.
We're talking potentially significant savings over the life of your loan.
Oh, wow.
Imagine what you could do with the money you'd be saving each month.
Now that's music to any homeowner's ears,
Yeah.
especially these days. So we've got the streamlined one-time close,
Right.
the potential for no down payment,
Yes.
and lower interest rates. It's starting to sound too good to be true.
It's a pretty sweet deal.
So how does a veteran actually qualify for one of these incredible loans?
That's the logical next step, right? We've seen the what. Now let's get into the how.
Okay.
Like any loan, there are some eligibility requirements.
Okay.
In general, you're looking at a minimum FICO score of 620,
Okay.
though this can vary depending on the lender and the total loan amount.
Okay. So for folks who might not be familiar, what exactly is a FICO score?
Yeah, so it's a credit score used by lenders to basically assess your creditworthiness,
Okay.
or in simpler terms, how likely you are to repay a loan.
Okay.
The higher the score, the better.
Right.
Think of it like your financial report card,
Okay. Got it.
based on your credit history.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you've got your FICO score in good shape. What else do you need?
You'll also need a certificate of eligibility, or COE,
Okay.
and this document verifies your service and eligibility for VA loan benefits.
Okay.
This essentially proves to lenders that you've earned these benefits through your service.
So it's like a golden ticket for veterans to access this amazing program.
Precisely.
Hmm.
Now, it's important to note that this program is designed for primary residences only,
Okay.
so no vacation homes or investment properties with this specific loan.
That makes sense. It's all about helping veterans plant roots and establish a home for themselves and their families.
Exactly. And speaking of building that home, you can't tackle this project on your own.
Okay.
Even if you're a DIY whiz, you'll need to work with a contractor who is VA registered.
Okay.
This means they've been vetted and approved by the VA to ensure they meet specific standards for quality and experience.
So it's not just about finding any contractor. It's about finding someone with a proven track record who understands the ins and outs of VA construction projects.
You got it? This ensures your home is built to the highest standards and that the entire process aligns with VA guidelines.
This is all incredibly helpful information.
Good.
So we've got a good grasp on the advantages and the eligibility requirements.
Yes.
Let's say a veteran is listening to this.
Okay.
And they're thinking, this sounds perfect.
Yeah.
I'm ready to start picking out paint colors.
Okay.
What's the next step?
Well, before you go on a shopping spree for those granite countertops,
Right.
there are a few practical steps you'll want to take. It's all about laying a solid foundation for your dream home, both literally and figuratively.
Okay, so let's talk strategy. Where do you even begin?
The first order of business is finding the right partners to have on your side.
Okay.
And I'm not just talking about picking the perfect paint color with your partner, although that's important too.
Right.
You'll want to connect with a lender who specializes in VA construction loans
Okay.
and a VA-approved builder you trust.
So it sounds like choosing the right team is just as important as choosing the right floor plan.
You're spot on. It's a team effort. When it comes to finding a lender,
Okay.
don't just settle for the first one you come across.
Right.
Look for a company with a proven track record of working with veterans on these specific types of loans.
Okay.
They should understand the ins and outs of the VA process and be able to guide you every step of the way.
So experience is key here. It's not just about getting any loan. It's about finding a lender who really understands the unique needs of veterans building their dream homes. What are some questions a veteran could ask potential lenders to kind of gauge their expertise?
That's a great point. A potential lender should feel like a partner, not just someone who's, pushing papers.
Right.
Don't hesitate to ask about their experience with VA construction loans specifically.
Okay.
How many have they done? What were some common challenges? And
Yeah.
how did they help their clients overcome them?
Yeah.
A lender who's passionate about serving veterans will be excited to share their knowledge and put you at ease.
It's like finding the right real estate agent. You want someone who understands your vision and has your best interests at heart.
Exactly. Now, once you've got that trustworthy lender on your team,
Yeah.
the next step is finding that VA-approved builder.
And this is where those blueprints start turning into a tangible reality. It's exciting just thinking about it. What should veterans be looking for when they're interviewing potential builders for their dream homes?
You're right. This is where the dream starts taking shape. And choosing the right builder is crucial for bringing that dream to life.
Right.
Again, experience is important, but not just any experience. You specifically want a builder who has a solid track record of successfully completing VA construction projects.
Okay.
Ask for references from previous clients who use the VA construction loan program.
Okay.
And don't be shy about asking to see examples of their work.
So it's like creating a short list of your favorite contractors and then really doing your homework to make sure they're the right fit for this specific type of project.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And when you're interviewing these potential builders,
Okay.
come prepared with questions specific to VA construction.
Okay.
Ask about their familiarity with the VA inspection process,
Okay.
their communication style throughout the project, and how they handle any unexpected issues or delays.
Right.
Transparency and clear communication are essential for a smooth and successful build.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
You're not just building a house, you're building a relationship with this person, especially in a project this important.
Absolutely. Now let's shift gears for a moment
Okay.
and talk about the financial side of things.
Ah, yes. The numbers.
Yeah.
Even with the incredible benefits of a VA construction loan, building a home is still a major investment. What are some key financial considerations veterans should keep in mind?
You're right. It's essential to be financially prepared and realistic about the costs involved. While that no down payment option is fantastic,
Right.
remember that you'll still be responsible for closing costs,
Right.
which can vary, but are typically a percentage of the total loan amount.
Okay.
It's essential to factor those costs into your budget up front.
So those closing costs are like the behind-the-scenes expenses
Yeah.
that people don't always think about when they're caught up in the excitement of house hunting, or in this case, home building.
Exactly. And speaking of things people don't like to think about construction delays.
Right.
They can happen
Of course.
even with the best planning
Right.
and can potentially impact your budget. It's wise to have a contingency fund set aside
Okay.
to cover any unexpected costs that might pop up along the way.
So it's like having an emergency fund, but for your construction project.
Exactly. Having that financial cushion can make a world of difference if unexpected expenses arise,
Right.
or if there are delays that end up costing you more money.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, we've talked about closing costs and potential delays. What are some other financial aspects veterans should be aware of before kind of jumping into this process?
Before you fall in love with a piece of land
Okay.
or finalize those floor plans,
Yeah.
it's crucial to get pre-approved for your VA construction loan.
Okay.
This involves providing your lender with all the necessary financial documentation so they can determine how much you can borrow.
Right.
Getting pre-approved not only gives you a clear budget to work with,
Right.
but also shows sellers and builders that you're a serious buyer.
It's like getting your financial ducks in a row before you start making any big decisions.
Exactly. Now let's circle back to something we touched on earlier, those famous VA inspections.
Yes.
We know they're more thorough
Yeah.
than your average home inspection.
Right.
But let's dive into the specifics. What are they actually looking for, and what can veterans expect during this process?
Okay. Let's shed some light on these inspections. Why are they so important, and what makes them different from a standard home inspection?
The VA inspections are all about ensuring that your new home is built to the highest standards
Okay.
of quality, durability, and safety. Remember earlier when we talked about the builder filling out that form,
I do.
listing all the materials?
Yeah.
Well, it's not just a formality.
Oh, I remember. So they're not messing around with those materials.
You got it. The inspectors will cross-check the builder's work every step of the way. They're not just glancing at things. They're getting down to the nitty-gritty details,
Wow.
making sure everything is up to code and, most importantly, safe.
It's like having an extra set of expert eyes on your project from start to finish.
Precisely. They're looking at the foundation,
Ah.
making sure it's structurally sound and properly waterproofed.
Okay.
They'll scrutinize the framing, ensuring it's level and properly braced. They're checking the electrical and plumbing systems to ensure they're up to code and safely installed.
Wow.
And of course, they're paying close attention to the roof, windows, and doors,
Okay.
making sure everything is weather-tight and energy efficient.
Wow. They really don't miss a thing, do they? Talk about peace of mind.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens if they do happen to find something wrong during one of these inspections? Is it a big stressful ordeal?
That's a great question, and the good news is that the VA inspectors aren't there to bring the project to a screeching halt at the first sign of trouble.
Okay.
Their goal is to work collaboratively with the builder to identify and resolve any issues quickly and effectively.
Okay, so it's a team effort to find solutions and make sure everything meets those high standards.
Exactly. The inspector will thoroughly document any issues
Okay.
and then collaborate with the builder to develop a plan for addressing them.
Okay.
Once the repairs or corrections have been made, the inspector will come back out,
Okay.
verify that everything has been taken care of to their satisfaction.
It sounds like a very thorough and supportive process, which is reassuring for veterans building their dream homes. So these inspections continue throughout the entire construction process, making sure every stage meets the VA's requirements. It's like having a safety net in place every step of the way.
You got it. It's all about transparency, accountability, and ensuring that you, the veteran homeowner, have peace of mind knowing that your new home is being built to the highest possible standards.
I love how this program goes above and beyond to provide that extra layer of protection and support.
Ooh.
It's clear that the VA is truly invested in helping veterans achieve their homeownership goals and really build a solid foundation for their future.
Absolutely. And speaking of foundations, let's talk about what happens when construction is complete and your dream home becomes a reality.
Yes, the grand finale. What does that transition look like?
This is where the beauty of the one-time close comes full circle.
Yes.
Remember how we talked about everything being bundled
Yes.
into one convenient package?
Yeah, the streamlined approach that really sets this program apart.
Exactly. Once that final inspection is complete and the inspector gives the thumbs up,
Okay.
your construction loan seamlessly transitions into your permanent mortgage.
Well, wow.
It's all been accounted for from the very beginning.
So no last-minute scrambling for a new mortgage or dealing with another round of closing costs.
You got it. It's all taken care of up front, making that transition from construction to home ownership as smooth and stress-free as possible.
That's incredible. So the house is built, inspections are done, the loan converts. Just like that, you're a homeowner. Time to break out the champagne and start decorating.
You've got it. It's a moment of celebration, for sure.
Oh.
Of course, there are still boxes to unpack and
Hmm.
maybe even a few finishing touches you'll want to add. But the financial and logistical hurdles of juggling multiple loans and closings
Right.
are a thing of the past. It's a beautiful thing to witness.
It certainly sounds like the VA construction loan program has truly thought of everything
Mhm.
to make this process as easy and rewarding as possible for veterans.
Absolutely. It's designed to empower veterans,
Right.
providing them with the tools and support they need to navigate the often, complexities of building a home
Right.
without all the unnecessary stress and hassle.
It's inspiring to see a program that really goes above and beyond to help veterans achieve their dreams.
Mm.
Building a home is more than just bricks and mortar. It's about creating a space for family memories and a sense of belonging.
I couldn't agree more. It's about laying down roots and building a legacy.
We've covered a lot of ground today,
We have.
from the nitty-gritty details of inspections
Yeah,
to the excitement of that final walkthrough.
right.
But before we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
I want to circle back to our listeners who might be feeling inspired
Yeah,
and wondering if this path is right for them.
sure.
What advice would you give them as they contemplate this exciting possibility? It's decision time. What's the most important piece of advice you give to veterans considering this path to home ownership?
Well, building a home is a significant undertaking.
All right.
So my advice is simple. Empower yourself with information.
Okay.
Knowledge is your most valuable tool in this process.
Right.
Don't be afraid to ask questions, do your research, and really explore every available option.
It's all about being an informed consumer and advocating for yourself.
Hmm.
It can feel intimidating, but remember, there are resources available to help you every step of the way.
Absolutely. Reach out to multiple lenders who
Okay.
specialize in VA construction loans.
Right.
Compare their offerings and don't hesitate to ask for clarification on anything that you don't fully understand.
Okay.
Connect with other veterans who've built homes through this program. Their firsthand experiences can be incredibly valuable.
It's like building a network of support around your dream.
Exactly.
You had experienced lenders, insightful veterans, and of course, a builder that you trust.
Precisely. Surround yourself with a knowledgeable and trustworthy team,
Right.
a team who understands your vision and is committed to helping you achieve it.
That's such an important reminder. Building a home is a journey.
It is.
And like any adventure, it's better with the right people by your side.
Absolutely. Take your time, do your due diligence, and celebrate each milestone along the way.
Yes.
Building a home should be an exciting and rewarding experience, not a source of undue stress.
Right. It should be fun.
Exactly.
It's about enjoying the process from sketching those initial floor plans to that incredible moment when you finally turn the key and step into your very own dream home.
Absolutely. And if you decide that the VA construction loan program is the right fit for your dreams, embrace the journey.
Yes.
It's an incredible opportunity to create a space that truly reflects your family's needs and aspirations.
It's more than just building a house. It's about building a legacy of home ownership, a place where memories are made and futures unfold.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, this has been an incredible deep dive into the world of VA construction loans.
It has.
We've uncovered the ins and outs of the program,
Yeah,
explored the benefits, and hopefully equipped you with the knowledge to take that next step
absolutely.
toward building your dream home.
It's been a pleasure sharing this information and hopefully inspiring some dreams along the way.
And for our listeners who are ready to explore this opportunity further,
Yes,
remember, National VA Loans is a fantastic resource.
they are.
Their website is nationalvaloans.com, and their phone number is 855-956-4040.
Give them a call.
They're there to answer your questions and guide you through every step of the process.
Absolutely. They're a wealth of information and dedicated to helping veterans achieve their homeownership goals.
That's right. And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive. Until next time, keep dreaming big, keep asking questions, and never underestimate the power of a well-informed decision.